What in the heck is going on? Here, guys, I might have to switch computers, so just bear with me a minute. Okay, I'm back for a moment. We have rain outside, and I think it's messing with the internet. I'm gonna grab my other computer. Go ahead. Be a bunny rabbit. Hop. That is what I thought. Okay, hold on, guys. Please bear with me. I'm not sure where the holder is to be able to do it off my phone, so give me just a second. And I'll get it switched over to the other camera. My computer started restarting and everything doesn't want to work today. Okay, I'm gonna start, and then if I can switch over in between, I'll do it. My new computer is not recognizing. It's one of those days. My new computer is not recognizing my camera, and my old computer decided to update. So it's one of those days, clearly. Okay. Oh, that's okay. I have been having nothing but technical problems, so why I have that plugged in, I don't know, since I can't use it. I need to uninstall a program, apparently, to be able to use my camera. On this computer. Okay, so we are going to do a couple different things. I already have a bunch of bases painted, so we don't have to do that part. And I should be able to get the good camera up here in a moment. But while we're waiting for that, I can at least kind of show you what I'm doing. There we go. Please bear with me. It is not my day today. I need to get off of the live on my phone so I can call my brother and wake him up. Okay, I'm gonna get off this one for a second and I'll be right back. But you don't have to leave the live. Now, how do I do that? There we go. call my brother while I get this printed. It's not been my day, guys. Okay, we're going to do a couple things. Yeah, it's 1:15. We'll leave when I get done here at 3. I'm live, so I'm going to hang up. Okay. Now that I got my brother called. Oh, thank you. I literally have to leave for a doctor's appointment as soon as I get done with my live here. Okay. Oh, shoot. We'll try it. Worst case, I'll just cut a little bit of it off. Okay. Don't care. You dumb thing. It's fighting with me, and I forgot if I close that, it's going to turn off. I've got a picky printer and a picky computer. Okay, so we are going to work on a 4th of July craft. Where did I just set that? It is not my day today. Oh, that little puppy is Bindi. Let me grab the other print out. We'll work on that one after. So I'm going to do a 4th of July bazaar in my area. And since this is the 250th year... Oh, there you are. Like, I know you're here somewhere. I want to do some more 4th of July crafts. And so one of them that I have, because everyone likes their puppies, or a lot of people do anyways. Well, and they love their red trucks. Yeah, you did good today. I've got this printable with the cute little puppy dogs. I don't know if I shared into my group chat or not. The dog behind me is Bindi. Okay, let's try printing this again. The design is technically for a tumbler, and apparently I didn't read it when I bought it. I'll have to look for the correct one. Because the one I wanted to do originally was, what the heck was that? Bunch of windows open and then closed. Beats me. But the one I originally wanted to do, or that I thought I was going to do, for some reason, I don't know, it's printed weird. So we're going to do this puppy one, except I think I'm going to do it on a skinnier board. I had extra time one day and I just painted a bunch of my round boards white so they had a base. Oh, I guess I need to change the way that fits. I'll do this one here a different time, but this was the one I wanted to do today. But I need to fiddle with it and see why it's printing so badly and cutting so much of it off. Okay, so we're going to do this one. Just seeing if there were any difference between these. And I think... yeah. No. Yeah. No. I don't want all the extra. Yeah, I love that one with the stars on it. I need to fiddle with it and fix it so that it... well, first off, I need to see if I can find a version of it that's not tapered. Which there more than likely is. If they have that one, then they're going to have a non-tapered one. But, and I'll go over in a minute here who's in the event. But, hey, Amy. I was having really bad technical issues. But yeah, I need to find one. That printable was one for tumblers, but it was for tapered tumblers, and I didn't pay attention. It didn't cost much. It was only like 80 cents. But I need to see if there's another version of it so that I can do a craft that way. I'm planning on making a bunch of... because I'm doing a 4th of July one, bazaar. And then I'm also doing a... what is it? Let me plug my phone in really quick. A 4th of July one, and then it's a Armed Force Day event. And so want to do a bunch of like military crafts and military crafts, as well as 4th of July stuff. I can't talk today. Okay. I'm not 100% sure if I shared myself into the group chat. I know I need to share myself into my notification group still. That I did not do. But as much time as I had to waste at the beginning getting the other stuff done, I didn't want to waste any more time before starting. Ben. Bindi, don't do that. Don't shake your mommy when I'm doing this. My silly little snoodle butt. I'll have to show you guys her new haircut here shortly. She went to the groomer, and Callie actually got to go to Hobby Lobby for the first time. My little Shih Tzu Chihuahua mix. She was such a good little girl. She was just glad to go to town and not have to get anything done to her. That was her first trip in a very long time where she got to go to town and not actually have anything done to her. Usually all her trips involve going to the vet, which, not a fun thing for a dog. Or for me when we had the other dog before she passed away. Because we would take her and Callie sometimes together and they would fight with each other. If they got jealous of each other when I was trying to hold them both. And if they looked at each other, they would fight. Okay, the close cutting part will be done in just a minute. Thank you. Oh, okay. Mine is Callie. Mine is only about between 5 and 7 pounds. Why are you guys calling again? The dog that we had to have put down was Chihuahua, and we didn't know what. She had the long legs. Oh, and I also want to do a bunch of pet crafts because that is one thing. I need to do more cat crafts because I can't tell you how many people I've had show up at bazaars and stuff and say, do you have anything with cats on it? And it's like, not really. I don't know why. It was funny. I did a sublimation puzzle that had cats on it. And this one kid walked into my booth. He got all excited. And then he left and he came back and he's like, I want the cat one. So clearly he had to go find his parents and ask for money for it. but he got so stinking excited when he saw it that he just couldn't hardly help himself. I had one kid that showed up at one that I was doing that saw I have a tumbler tumbler and keychains that have lab puppies on it, and oh my goodness, he saw that and he about squealed. He was so stinking excited. I forgot where I was cutting for a minute there. But yeah, he just about squealed. He was so happy. It just made his whole day. That was last summer for that one. I have my nephew's birthday party this weekend. And so I need to make something for him. And then I need to make something for my niece because somehow it got deleted out of my phone, out of my calendar. And so I ended up scheduling a bazaar or craft fair, whatever you want to call it, the same weekend as when they do her birthday party. So I'll have to miss her birthday party, but I'll see her this weekend. So I know the cutting stuff out part is boring, but this is the only thing we'll have to cut out. Okay. Let me see if I'm shared in everywhere that I need to be shared into really quick. My head is thumping today. I do have a notification group, and the link to that is on my page, where I do try to say where I'm going to be live, or when I'm going to be live and everything, and then I share the live in there. Okay, now I'm shared in there. I do a lot of cow crafts and stuff. Okay, so we have that. This is just being held on a little bit. I do need to cut a little more around that, actually. And technically, if this one breaks off, I can, when I go to Mod Podge it on, I can Mod Podge it on, and you won't even know it had torn apart. Okay. And I actually was able to do it without tearing it, so that's always a good thing. No, I don't have my regular Mod Podge in here because I've been crafting the living room. But I've got tons of this dishwasher safe, and what you want, but this is the one that's not open. don't know where the one is that's open, but I'll just have a second one open. I need to make some more glass cutting boards. So the dishwasher safe Mod Podge is thinner. And why did I do that? Did not mean to sit that on there and put that Mod Podge on there like that. But it's thinner than the regular Mod Podge. But, you know, it works just as good. I had gotten a really good deal on... Hi, Veronica. I got a really good deal on the Mod Podge, but I had to buy... Even by buying as many as I had to buy, it was still cheaper than if I were to buy one. So... And I do a lot of stuff with the dishwasher safe Mod Podge. Okay. I'm going to save that. Choke myself. My own shirt. Okay. Now, you can put it on and the Mod Podge on and then dry it before you put it on your surface. That way you can place it around and not have to worry about it like moving on you. So let me grab a wipey. Ben, you gotta scoot your butt back and give Mama a little more space. But yeah, I have until the 16th. Yeah, the 16th of May is when they're doing the Armed Force Day festival thingy, whatever it's called. So I'm just was filling out the paperwork for that, and a friend of mine is having a booth over there too, so I had to get her license plate number for the application, because we always send in our stuff at the same time and always ask to be put next to each other so we can help watch each other's booths. So that's what we have. And then I'm going to, once that heats up, I'm going to iron back over it to make sure it's adhered. So we're going to set that aside. Just waiting a second for that to heat up. My bones are not happy today with the weather we've been having. Is it raining up there, Veronica? Just please tell me it's not snowing. Veronica doesn't live too far from me, and so sometimes when we get rain, they get snow. Okay, I'll let that heat up a little bit more. Well, that's why that didn't say it was tapered. Huh. That's why I didn't know it was tapered. Because it didn't say it. Well, that explains it. Yeah, it poured here last night, and then it has been raining all morning. Band-Aid Marie, don't do it. You wanted to come in here, so don't start crying now. Okay. I'm going to fold this in half because this was trying to, the ink was trying to bleed a little. I don't want it to get in a different spot. I only had a couple spots that it tried to bleed a little. If I need to, I can always paint around it. So, we're going to do some half beads. I'm not sure how many yet. You're weird shapes. We'll do you. Yeah, my option was actually, as far as my doctor's appointment today, was either do it today, immediately after my live, or do it tomorrow along with 2 other appointments, and I didn't want to do that. 3 3 appointments in one day is a little too much for me. I was looking for my tape. But I don't see it. Oh, there was my Mod Podge. Oh, there it is. It was all right there. I just didn't look in my container. Okay. Gonna have to probably use a different white. Blue. Hi, Sheila. That's pink. Nothing's in its normal place at the moment, so I'm trying to think. Oh, right there. Okay. Oh, right there. But you're not in there anyways. But my white is. I had to buy some new colors, and I guess I didn't buy another red. Thought I did, but I guess not. Summer Else Noodle keeps pushing me out of my seat. She's cute but ornery. Right, Ben? She's like, my mommy's blaming me. Okay. Why does it sound so runny? Maybe because I'm used to. Put that on there. No, I guess it is the right texture. I think I'm just used to chalk paint. So we're going to do every other bead red, white, and blue. But anyway, so I have some car coasters I want to do and keychains. I don't know if anyone would wear earrings that say 250 year for 4th of July. Not sure if anyone would wear round earrings that say that or not, but I want to do keychains and some car coasters. And I'll go over the lineup here in a minute. Up after me is going to be, not for another hour though, Country Loving Market, which is Bev. And then when I get home, I need to reset the internet because it was acting weird. Took me long enough to get on here, my goodness. So, how's everyone's day so far? Anyone else having bad weather? I know some areas it had like a flood warning. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to use this one instead. It matches it better. I'll go over the lineup once I finish getting these painted when I'm waiting for them to dry. Oh, don't you turn off on me. Or I guess I don't need you. Oh, okay. She sees a rheumatologist, right? I might. Oh, for crying out loud. I need to look into that rheumatologist that's over in LeGrand. Just knocked like a huge dry chunk of paint in there. Spokane's a little too far to have to go all the time to. Well, not all the time, but I mean, it's just a little too far to have to go there. Because right now they just have me at on a really, really bad day. I'm supposed to go have blood work done and then call and schedule an appointment to get in a day or two. And then hope my brother can get the day off to drive me all the way to Spokane. So it just is kind of being a little too hard to figure that out. So I figure, worst case, if it's grand, I can drive myself if I would have to. I've never actually been there, but furthest I've been is your house. Well, no, I guess I did go up that way, but I don't know. I went to Joseph up there, but that was a long time ago. It was when I was doing home care. And the guy I was taking care of, his granddaughter got married up there. I think I've got it all painted. I was trying to find the flyer really quick. Hitting every sticking button but the one I want. Okay, so to start off, we had at 1 p.m. was Magnolia on Madison Creations, Leslie's Creative Cabin, Sheila's Creations and Crafts, myself. Then up next is Country Loving Market, and then Crafts by Amy is going to end out the event today. Fingers are mostly all dry. Aha. I just stuck my whole finger in paint. That's what I get for reaching for something and not looking. Crying out loud. I just saw a spot on here that didn't get painted. It's harder to tell with the white when it's on that. Okay. Is the party the same time as normal this weekend? Veronica? Okay. I always set them out before I do anything. Before I start gluing, because that's when you're going to make the mistake if you don't. I think I have them. Yeah, I don't have them spaced out right. That goes in the middle. Neck is killing me at the moment. Bendy. Bendy. Keep your little furry butt still. She can be ornery. An ornery whittle snoodle. But she's her mama's little sweetie. She's my little angel. Even if she does kick me in the butt. Bendy Marie. Okay, I'm going to put this lid on before I spill the whole thing with the way my day is going. Seeing as how I just opened that one, I definitely don't want to spill it. Just trying to think what glue I want to use. I don't have my normal one. Hi, Bonnie. Welcome. Thank you for sprinkling. Hold on, Ben. No kicking. Okay, so we've got that so far. Actually, I'm going to leave the red bead off. And I'll put it in the middle of the bow. Because if I put the bead there and then put a bow on it, it's going to cover up the bow or the bead. So. You are like a hot water bottle behind me, Bendy. Like a really hot water bottle, monkey girl. My silly little puppy. I know I have more ribbon and stuff. I just haven't gotten around to pulling out all my patriotic stuff. I'm not sure where my string was offhand. So I'll just take it off that for now. Do I have any more ribbon? No, I do not. Not offhand anyways. That might be too short to use that. We will see. Okay. actually not using that. Because it's too big. Just trying to iron out some of these so they're the right, at least not crinkled up. There we go. So we use those two. That. We're doing a messy bow if you haven't noticed. Just kind of threw a bunch of stuff, pieces in a baggie when I was done last year and left it. Oh, okay, that's all right. We're just doing the messy bow. Not sure how many I want. There's only one of you. These all came in a set from Walmart, all except for this one. I don't think did. I think I bought this one separate. One. What are you doing, little fart? Ow, you whipped me with your ear, Missy. Someone's an ornery little fart. Okay, go this way. It is fighting with me. Well, that and my fingers just don't like to work. This was like at the fold of the fabric and it didn't want to come straight. Okay, one more piece. I'm gonna add this one in. Trying to make it as full as possible. So we have that for our bow. And I think as far as the hanger goes, let me try something. Oh, I don't think I said. Etsy. I got it from Etsy. I printed it last year. And I broke it. Okay. I broke my what's it called? Bead threader. I'm doing a bigger hole. And this sign is one that I got from Dollar Tree, the board. Their new ones are thicker. It was just one of the plain, one of their plain round signs in the craft section. But they make them thicker now. They're about twice the thickness that they used to be. And if you have a crop-a-dial, you can use it to make the hole bigger. They have these, and then they have them in square shapes too. And they're 12-inch. My suggestion, when you find them, get them. Because I bought every single one they had. Mine has gotten 2 shipments in, and they still have not gotten more. And they couldn't tell me when they were getting them. And you cannot order these online. They're one of the things that it said you can only order in store. As far as why, I'm not sure. And I think they were still $1.25. They weren't one of the things that they went up on. Okay, I need to cut that off before it frays more. Figure out how long I want it. If I decide I don't like it, I can always take it off and do something else later on. Okay, and then the bow will cover up the knots. I'm trying to not use hot glue if I don't need to on stuff, because a lot of the things nope, you can't even order online that I know of and pick that one up. But you can call them and you can ask them if they have any in stock. And if they have them in stock, you can ask them to hold them for you. But when I looked online, there was no way to order it at all. It just said yeah, it as soon as I started saying that, my camera went off, or the internet went in and out. But it was one of those things that you can only order or you can only get in store. It doesn't even give you the option to order it online. So it won't even give you the option to order. Okay. I don't know why it keeps going off and on, but if it does one more time, I'll connect it to my phone. I trimmed up the bow a little more, so it's a little smaller, not covering up those beads there. And then I don't have any in here. I guess I do have these. No, I like the bronze stars better, and they're all in the other room. So when I get Okay, there we go. It's connected to my phone now, so hopefully it won't do that again. But yeah, I wish I would have ordered a bunch of them. I didn't realize that they were going out of stock of them, and they weren't going to have them anymore. And so, all I have is what I was able to buy in store. So, unfortunately, once I get done and use all those up, I will be out. And the sad thing is that's like one of my number one bestsellers as far as crafts at like bazaars, craft fairs. Those suckers sell so fast with designs on them. It doesn't matter what they are, they just seem to sell very well. Okay, so that's that. And we will start something else. Oh, my shoulder. Let me see here really quick. I need to take a drink because I haven't taken a drink the whole time. I have a custom order someone wants, but I need to sit down and think of how I want to do it first. They want something, it's a round door hanger that they want. And there were two different fabrics that they didn't mind, or that they kind of liked, that I had of other signs that was like at the bottom part, but at the top they want something that says 250th year to celebrate 4th of July. And so I need to do that one of these times. But let me see here. I downloaded a few other things. Now, the print, it came with several 4th of July ones with dogs. They all had the, they were all the 4th of July ones and the trucks, and then had dogs in them. Okay. You know, I was really sad when, I don't know if you ever knew, but they also sold those bottle caps in 10-inch. And unfortunately, they stopped selling those too, of course. And so I had done one that was like some strawberry label. It looked like the top of a strawberry jar. I did a few different ones. That actually might work. I think I might have found the right one for that. How big is 5x7? I want to make sure I'm not printing it too big. But I've got a bunch of these that I want to do in keychains. Let me see. I'll show you guys in just a second and see what you guys think. So I do have this. It says America 250. And then I have this fabric. Actually, like that. And I have other fabrics too. So for me, and then I have, hold on. Ooh, I like this one better. I have this one. I think I like this one better than the other one. And I think she'll like that one better than the other one too. Door hangers is my biggest seller. Some of the ones that are really good sellers kind of surprise me. I don't like that one. So I have this fabric. Here. Or ignore the fact that the flag is upside down. Because I need to, well, I can flip it this way actually. Let me flip it this way so the flag's not upside down. So this was one of the materials that one of the fabrics that she liked was this one here. And she said she wanted something that said 250 years. The other one she liked was this. Yes, I do like laps. To answer your question a little more, door hangers are pretty popular for me, but also car coasters, keychains, those seem to be really, really popular. So I've got this one here too that she liked. But she liked both of those materials. And actually, this dog one would fit better. But I don't necessarily know that this dog one would go that great with like that. What do you think? If I picked a dog one, it would be that square, but I don't know. This probably matches it better. But yeah, so those are the two ones that she liked. She liked the ones with the boots too. I kind of think the ones with the boots probably would go with that sign better than the dogs. Yeah, I was kind of thinking it was a little too dark of a blue too for that. If I was going to do that, I would probably use this sign because that blue goes with that better, I think. But we do have time still, so I can actually. If I can find a part of the flag that I'm satisfied with, the material, I mean. Okay. My scissors are like dull as could be. Okay. I need to first just. Oh, these work. I need to get rid of this extra part at the moment. It's in my way. It is still pouring down raining out here. We have pouring down rain and just not good weather. I like this material because it has like I think it's the Constitution that's in the background. You're too small. I think. Another thing that's a pretty good seller is signs that are like the ones that have the interchangeable seasons. People tend to like those because, if they're in a small place or don't like to do a lot of decorating. I wonder if I do the smaller one. Wish I had a size in between. Let me see here. Oh, gosh, that's even smaller. Try that. If not, I'll just use the one I have. You're the exact same size. I have to open a certain program to get it to size the way I wanted it, but that's okay. We'll use you. We'll just move you down. Make sure you're in the middle. Might just be easier. Yeah. And if he's cooking, he's not going to give you anything, baby girl. It does that to me all the time. When I try to go back, after it knocks me off, it takes me to a different one. It's bizarre. Hey, quit your crying. I've only got a couple of minutes. And this one's not getting a bow. And I am leaving it bent down. Well, actually, maybe I won't. I'll put a rope across it to cover up any part that's uneven. And then I'll go over the top. I'll sand all the extra off or cut it off, either one. So it'll be this just without all the extra. So I can cut that really quick. At least do a rough cut. Okay, and I will post a finished picture of it once I get the trim around the top. But that is that craft. And then that was the other one. So I'm going to hop off, and you guys have a good rest of your day. Go check out Country Loving Market by Bev.